In this video, I want to show you how to clearly distinguish for the reader what ideas in your writing are your own and what ideas were taken from other authors. I will show you an example where this was done very well. Hello, my name is Martin O'Brien, and the purpose of my channel is to help students learn the skills to do great research. One mistake many authors make in their writing is that they don't make it clear to the reader what ideas are their own and what ideas were taken from other authors. It is important to make this distinction very clear in your writing. Please note that when I refer to your ideas as an author, I'm talking about your study aims, hypothesis, approach, opinions, interpretation of the data of others, your research findings, etc. In the case of other authors' ideas, I'm referring to their opinions, their research findings, etc. And there are numerous ways to distinguish your ideas from other authors. For example, when you want to write about your ideas, you can make you and the co-authors the subject of the sentence by beginning a sentence with we. In the case of ideas from other authors, we need to cite the source, for example, Owens 2021. The reason we need to make this distinction clear in our writing is because readers can sometimes find it very difficult to distinguish between the author's own ideas and the ideas of other authors. The authors know what ideas are their own in the text, but they often forget to make this distinction clear to the reader. What are the benefits of doing this for the author, i.e. you? Firstly, it shows the reader that you are not plagiarizing the ideas of others. When the source of an idea is not cited, the reader will automatically think the author is the source, which is likely not to be true. Secondly, the author's writing style becomes more professional. A higher standard of writing will be looked upon more favorably by journal reviewers and editors, and by reviewers of research funding applications. What are the benefits to the reader? The first benefit to the reader is that the text is easier to read and understand. The second benefit is that it allows the reader to identify, find, and read a source cited. The reader can then check the accuracy of the information provided for themselves. From now, I'll show you an example from this research paper that did a very good job to make it clear to the reader when ideas came from the authors themselves and when ideas were taken from other authors. I'm going to show you the introduction section of this paper sentence by sentence so that you can see for yourself what the authors did. In my opinion, this is a good style to use in your own writing. Here we have the first three sentences, that is sentences 1 to 3 from the introduction section. You can see the ideas in each of these three sentences were taken from other authors, and these authors were cited using the numbering system. The ideas in the next two sentences, that is 4 and 5, were also taken from other authors. In sentence 6, you can see the authors are telling the reader what they did in their study by beginning the sentence with, "We investigated." And then in sentence 7, the authors again summarized the ideas of other authors. And this was also the case for sentences 8 and 9. The last three sentences in this introduction, that is sentences 10, 11, and 12, were the author's own ideas. So in sentence 10, the authors tells the reader the hypothesis of their study. The authors wrote, "We therefore predicted." In sentence 11, the author tells how they tested their hypothesis. They wrote, "We tested." And in the final sentence, that is sentence 12, the authors wrote about another type of analysis they conducted. They wrote, "We then used." To conclude, when the source of an idea is not cited, the reader will automatically think the author is the source of the idea. This may or may not be true. Please make it clear to the reader what ideas are your own and what ideas were taken from other authors. Thanks for watching.